seem to be conversating about something. I have no idea. All right, looks like we're off to the races here. Good old rock, paper, scissors to start the set. If Crag doesn't throw rock, flavor fail. Not character accurate. I don't know what they're talking about, but they're talking about something. As opposed to talking about nothing, which would not make much sense. Looks like we're going to ban Merchant Port to start off, followed by ban on Aether Forest and Julesville. Are we going to see the game one Godai Delta, or is Hodojo the pick? And it's Hodojo. Interesting stage pick. We see a lot of people start off on Godai Delta, but it makes sense for both these characters to want this platform layout. Both for separate reasons. Frag probably just wanting more ways to control the space, whereas Fleet wants more ways to play around that space. More ways to edge cancel up special, things like that. He's just also a little smaller on the ground, making both of them play their Thunder game just a little more effectively. Strong start from TEASER fan right here. Setting up the Vortex, but he's got that rock in his hands, making him really vulnerable to condos. He can't do anything. Excuse me, they can't do anything until they throw that rock. Nair, very solid move for Fleet, but TEASER manages to dodge their way around it. Securing an early stock, TEASER fan looking pretty good right now. Got the angle flip bear from Games. Viking ledge, goes for the bear again, misses. Both jockeying for position here. TEASER fan able to take some solid percentage already with another stock up. Pretty relevant here. But he may not live in stock for much longer here. But, oh no, he makes it back. Great mix-up. Then he's got the wall of attack on. It's side Bs again. What a smart play from TEASER fan. Still losing the stock, but he managed to get just a little more percentage on there. We'll see if that's relevant. Reads the DI wrong, but it's able to pick it back up with the Nair. Gets another Nair. Rock. Sets up the rock. Sets up the rock again. Wow. What a great string from TEASER fan. Goes for it again. The Games of Flames. Just a little too smart. TEASER fan playing really solid right now. This is very impressive. Yeah, loses the trait there. Oh, and he's dead. Lead at 165 though. Still super even for TEASER fan. That's why he got all that early percent earlier on his third stock. Or his first stock. Their first stock. Oh, wow. And just like that, TEASER fan, the dream is dead for game one. Still very solid showing. Great strength from TEASER fan. We're back on Hodojo for game two also. Just going straight for that run back. They know that they can win on this stage. Games of Flames not to be counted out though. Such a great Fleet player, such a staple in our region. Almost beat Piggy over at Momocon. one of the best players in our state, so definitely not a player to count out. If Games does lose the set, I would still not be surprised to see them in grand finals either way. Very even percentage here in Games and Fleet. Frag at the higher percentage, but harder to kill. Very smart recovery. Oh, not quite enough, though, for Teaser Fan. Now their back is against the wall, but gets the rock set up. Throws the rock again, throws it a third time, and that's enough. Goes for the jump cancel position. Oh, can't jump cancel because the parry's so smart from Games and Flames. Striking the platform with that up tilt. Teaser Fan throws it straight down, just set up the rock. Doesn't get the setup. Putting pressure on the shield. Games with an opportunity, 46% on Teaser Fan. And counting, we're up at 74 and 79. 83 almost gets the confirm. Down tilt point blank, though, gets punished. Frag still at 92. Teaser Fan back against the wall, quite literally. And that's another stock for Games. Teaser Fan may not want to pick this stage. Strategy was there, but Games of Flames got that dog in him. Seeing such that great nair, setting up the side B just a way to wall off potential recovery. Not expecting it to hit, just trying to limit the options. Teaser Fan. Teaser Fan back on the stage, back off the stage. They're really gonna have to work hard to take this game. Ooh, they just barely avoided that down air, but that's two up strongs from Games. Just the rock. Spaces back air. Doesn't get punished. Goes for that rock setup yet again. Very strong, but somewhat reactable. Teaser Fan is a very deliberate playstyle of playing in a way that makes you want to parry a lot and then punishing you. That would be 2 games, 4 games, and Flames. That wasn't funny. I'm sorry, Chad. If anyone's even watching. For game 3, we are going to Rockwall, home turf. Let's see if it works out. This rock throw is so well done. Teaser Fan going for the edge guard, gets that second hit down beat. Wow, they get the rock shards into another rock throw. What a great string from Teaser Fan. So smart, just throwing out all of those options. Forcing some less than ideal DI from Games and Flames and then capitalizing. Games using that nair to approach. Stalling with float just to bait out that recovery option, see exactly what Teaser's going for, and then punish accordingly. And now it's 2 stocks each, 0% to 0%. Back to an even game. Both these characters can really just take your stock out of nowhere. These started, I remember going to one in November on like a random Thursday, and then in like December, they started always happening on Sundays. And then we changed the time like a month or 2 recently. It used to start at like 4, now it starts at 6. At 404 Esports. Should stop by, it's a good time. Yep. Sometimes they're a little late to publish the brackets on start.gg, so it can be kind of easy to miss if you haven't already been. Great up B confirmed from Games and Flames here. Such precision that you get from playing on keyboard. Oh. Already back in the vortex. Teaser fan back against the wall. I've said that already. Oh! That would have been a crazy confirm from Games had it worked. Teaser fan secures the stock. Needs a good string here. And then they can totally win this round. Can't afford to make a mistake, though. That's already 19%. And here we're seeing the way that he's playing around parry, forcing that parry from Fleet there and punishing accordingly. But Fleet wins neutral again, not looking good. Oh, just barely makes it back. Good recovery from Teaser fan. It's really not ideal. Smart to air dodge backward. Oh, but dies to that frame 3 nair. Maybe frame 4? It's either got 3 frame startup or it's out on frame 3. It's really absurd. And that'll be a solid 3-0 for Games and Flames. Teaser fan played really well, but just couldn't quite get there.